Hey everybody, this is a video response for Robin Tan Girl 221 on Spark Your Memory. And a lot of my things are locked up, and my husband's been working, and when he works I don't bother him because he works so many hours. But I wanted to go ahead and get this done. If I have to do another one I will, but I'm going to talk and show what I can show, and I know Robin won't mind. But right here, Robin, is, I don't know if you remember these, but they were wicker teddy bear chairs. And this is the first gift that I remember my dad getting for me personally. I think I was 13 when he got this for me. Somebody where he worked were making them. And I've kept it all these years, and the lace is getting dingy and all, but it's just one of the gifts I really remember him giving me, just for me. And these are not going to be in order. I'm not going to have items. I'm just going to share stories. And this is my son's Larry Boy. We bought this when we went to the beach. I think it was in 2004. That was our best vacation. We went to Myrtle Beach. We spent a week, and we got him this at Broadway at the beach. That's my favorite place to go when I'm there. And he swam with this thing. That's what it looks like. He would go. After that, he went everywhere with it. So we keep that, and we're going to give it to him when he grows up and has his family. The thing about a lot of my stuff that I wish I had, we moved around a lot when I was a kid. We didn't own a home. We always rented. So a lot of my stuff got lost. I had a brother that was 6 years younger than me, so he tore up a lot of my stuff because he was wild. So a lot of things I've repurchased, of my childhood, and this was one of my favorite books called The Chocolate Touch. And I haven't read it. I think it came out, this version came out in 1981 with the pretty cover, and I haven't read it since I lost it. So I'm going on vacation, and I'm going to read it when I go in June. I've got it ready to go. And this is from my childhood. I loved Gremlins. Still got the record. I don't have a record player, but I still have that. And one of the things that's locked up that I love to collect now still is foreign money. And I like American money too if it's old. But my aunt brought me this back from Mexico, and a friend at work brought me this from Canada. Now I do have, this just needs to go with the other stuff. I do have a soldier, when I worked at Walmart, brought me back when they took down Baghdad. Everybody was robbing the bank, and it had money with Saddam Hussein's face on it. He did give me one of those, so I have one of those. And every time somebody goes somewhere, I ask them to bring me back, just a little change. I don't have as many bills as I do coins. I have my uncle brought me some from Greece, where he went, and I think I have some from, I've got coins from Mexico, Canada. There's somewhere else. I want to say the Philippines. Somebody brought me some money from there from work. So that's what I collect right now. I just love it. I know most of it ain't worth anything. It's just neat to collect. This I'm going to show you a picture of. If I had, I swear if I had this, I would wear it today. But do y'all remember these necklaces? It had the charms on them, and it was a whistle. And my grandparents always, we have, I don't know what y'all call it, Joculite Flea Market. We call it the flea market. And every Saturday we would go out there with my grandparents, and I'd get one, and it was like 25 cents. And either my brother broke it, or I lost it in a move. So, and I've looked on eBay, and they can be expensive. And I could see my husband telling me, yeah, you need that. But that meant so much to me. Oh, I wish I still had that. And up there, I have a Rainbow Bright, my Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. and I have a Popples lunchbox and canister, and that's one of Christian's Build-A-Bear, and the Furby, and that's a Raggedy Ann still in the box. None of that's from my childhood. It's just where I find it, and it reminds me of my childhood, because we didn't have a lot of money, so you go back, you know how it is, you go back. But this little website was cool, so I found some stuff I did have. I used to collect the Garbage Pail Kids cards. That was funny. So I'm going to go through and show y'all some of this. I know everybody remembers these t-shirt clips. I had some of those. I remember having a glowworm. I love this little website because it will spark your memory. And with not having a lot of money, when my mom got me a Cabbage Patch Kid, oh my goodness. And like I said, who knows where it is now. Her name was Christina, and that was my name. That's my first name. So that was just so great. Oh my goodness. And of course, I'm not going to go into all the shows, but this thing had, oh, do y'all remember the jellies? I remember having a pair of jellies. And there's my book. The same one. I used to like that movie. This too. Oh, this was by Debbie Gibson, Electric Youth. I remember having that perfume. And a Teddy Ruxpin. I didn't have one of them, but I remember. Look at this. Do y'all remember those by Keebler's? They were pizza. They really did taste like pizza, too. And I remember when New Kids on the Block came out, we had some by... This is why I don't have a lot of my stuff also, because I give things away. I had collected all the New Kids on the Block's trading cards. And there was a girl that lived in front of us. Her name was Erica, and she's passed away. But I don't know the educational name for her condition. But when these babies are born, they call them water babies, because she was very intelligent. I mean, she knew what was going on. That was just the condition she had, and she loved New Kids on the Block. So I gave her my whole collection. And me and my brother, I'm trying to move the screen on my phone I'm recording on. Me and my brother loved He-Man. Oh my goodness. That was one of my favorite shows too, Bill and Ted. I'm a movie person. Oh, and when I got a Trapper Keeper, oh my goodness, I thought, nobody's going to know I'm poor. It's so funny. It's so funny how we do, you know, as kids. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid, Double Dare. Which, having a younger brother, I watched cartoons when I was a teenager. And Smurfs, I had so many Smurf things. But, like I said, and these, I remember these. They're called Sweet Secrets, and they would pop open, and they had like a little diamond. Back to the Future, yes, love it. And y'all remember when you did your socks, you scrunched them? I still do that today when I wear shorts. And this was a good cartoon. All these memories. Book It. You worked for Book It back then when I was in school to get that free pizza. Man, they made you... You weren't going to get no free pizza if you didn't work for it. That was the truth. But, one of the, in my safe, I have a pocket knife. And it's nothing special. It probably cost my grandpa maybe $5, if that. But he took it to work. He worked in a cotton mill, because that's what we're known for in this town. We're built on cotton mills. And he had a 3rd grade education, and he had been working in the mill since he was young. and he retired after he had a massive heart attack. And this is the grandpa I lost 4 years ago. He was like my second dad. And I remember, because I stayed there a lot, I was the first grandchild. He would come home, sit in his recliner, and ask me to take his shoes and socks off, and you had to put them in a certain place. And when he'd walk in, he would always take what was out of his pocket, and that brown pocket knife was always came out with his change and, whatever else. So before he died, way before he died, I asked him could I have that, and he gave me a necklace that he had earned working there. So that's what I got from him. And then I have my mother's first engagement ring, which is like the smallest diamond you'll ever see, but it was a diamond. And it's locked up in there. And I think that's all that I have locked up besides my foreign money. But a lot of my stuff, it can't be, it's not valuable, but it's valuable to me. And I don't know, I should keep his knife out more, because I feel like when you lock things away, you lock your memories up. And just getting on that website, when I was looking for that necklace and all that other stuff popped up, boy, will it spark your memory, Robin. But it didn't make me think of all the stuff I didn't have. I looked at stuff, said, oh, I remember wanting that, I remember wanting that. But the things you did have, you appreciated it. And like I said, if we hadn't moved so much and I didn't have a brother that destroyed everything, I probably would still have it. But a lot of the stuff I did give away. That's who I am today. If you've got something, I'm going to give it to you. And that's just the way it is. But one last thing before I go. I loved Michael Jackson, Robin. Oh my goodness. I had his posters. And my aunt that I work with now, we have about an hour away in Anderson, there's a humongous flea market. They call it the Jockey Lot. And I mean, it's acres. And I remember them going up there on a Saturday, and they came back, and she said, Dee, help me get the stuff out of the, they'd say Dee Dee, because that's what they call me. Help me get some stuff out of the trunk. And she said, get that bag right there. And she said, look in there. And it was a Michael Jackson jacket. It was, I'm sure it was a knockoff. It was red and black, and I thought I was going to die. Oh my goodness. And they had bought me a pink pocketbook, and I remember it had a real long string handle, and it was like, I can't remember the material, but it was little, and it had his face kind of, it looked like a rub-on. I don't know what you call that material. And I went to school. Oh my goodness, I was in elementary school. I remember. And I thought I was something. I thought I was something. But I don't have none of that. But I thought you'd enjoy that. So I hope this hadn't been too bad of a video. It was fun. Especially I went to I need to put all this up in my little memory corner. That's what I call it up there. When I thought of this book, there was one other book. I can't remember. I've been trying to remember which one it was, and I'd read it over and over and over again. And I can see the title in my head, but I can't. But I have said I'm going to take this when I go to the mountains in June while I'm relaxing and read this book, because I remember it so well. But I hope you've enjoyed it, Robin. What little bit this was, but I didn't want to keep waiting and then it get past and I'm not able to do it. So thanks for watching. Bye. Sorry for my messy desk.